everybody, giving important updates. First off, I'd like to say keep the signatures coming. Hundreds of emails. Can't believe it. I did up till last night. Then I get off work today. Hundreds of more emails to add to the 1,000. It's great. I'm going to keep this up over the next 3 days because, or 3 weeks, sorry, because the P5 will be hearing on the day of children's genocide, armed conflicts. They have a day for that every year. They have a schedule of all what the ICC sits on. I always try to catch them on those days that they sit focused on certain topics. And it just so happens children's genocide is the topic of the 28th. I was going to do it. I thought it would be important to do it this morning, but they weren't sitting till 10 a.m. And the other thing was the topic of the day did not match the children's genocide of BC. But the 28th it does. It's an 8 a.m.er. It's all focused on the children of violent atrocities in our world history, and they answer today's problems of today. Obviously, Myanmar, Sudan, there's lots of issues right now, but now is the time. Canada, British Columbia, now is the time to put that forward to the P5. And as well, I don't know with Karim Khan, I don't know if he's responded yet. They're 5 hours different than us, so we'll see. I will call that office tomorrow. I get off early as I have an important meeting as well. It's Tuesday tomorrow and I have to be in that. That's with, yes, the Biden administration, plus Republicans, plus human rights advocates from all over the world. In the real world courts, I'd be a fool not to do it for the CCP party, because I'll tell you, I guarantee you the Conservatives and Liberals and NDP, Bloc Québécois, were not invited. Nobody likes King's Court. Other important updates, everybody. I have a group, the 16,000. We're going to have, we're trying to organize up to 16,000 people on a march. We want to do the courthouses, Calgary, Edmonton, plus the Superior Court of Alberta. Put that all together, legislature. That's what we're trying to do. That group's growing very slowly, but guess what? Facebook just gave us a whole bunch. Just opened it up, said we're going to release a whole bunch more powers for your group. I'm excited about that. I think it's terrific. People can say whatever, but these perks of getting involved with the Biden administration, I'll take it. I'll take whatever help we can get from anyone, anywhere in the world, especially a P5 member. I don't care. It's for the party. It's not for me. It's not about what I believe. It's about what's right and wrong, what's best for the party. And if we can topple Liberals, Conservative, NDP, Bloc, and other mainstream parties by being on stages, they will never see the likes today. It will change. It will change our image going forward. And I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm doing it regardless of how people feel about that. I think founding members deserve to have their party go just as far as it can, worldwide and in all kinds of arenas, wherever that's going to take us. And if people can't see how very important that really is, you haven't seen nothing yet. Wait till the ICC comes down. Who will be left? Who will be left? It will be you, the people, who will be left. And who will be there to pick up the pieces? CCP, Canadian Constitutionalist Party. Everyone's going to find out that the Crown is no good, not whatsoever. What the world is supposed to be and what powers in this world can make it so. And don't everybody, as these things unfold, as the time goes by, people are going to try and say, oh, blue helmets here, blue helmets here. I promise you, if blue helmets are here, it's to arrest politicians, not raid people at their houses or anything else. It will be to secure investigation sites. It will be to grab politicians guilty of genocide were under that indictment. If you don't believe me, go check out currently the rich history of Africa. Africa leaders today going through this. Yes, it's been a big problem with African nations. Yes, rogue regimes. But now it's going to be Canada's turn to face the same experience. It's going to be new for Canadians. I know Canadians don't know, but it will be mainstream. The media is not going to be able to keep this silent. They're not going to be able to keep out the world powers on a children's clear genocide, 215 bodies. The church has already made their statement. The Pope is going to cooperate. They're going to go with the people of Canada, the First Peoples, not the guilty government, who's just even more so guilty than the church. We need somebody to testify to it. That's the church's job. That's the least they could do. And that's what we're going to get done. And you know what? Something is better than nothing. Thanks, everybody. These are my updates. When I get through all the emails, I'm going to look to see if Karim Khan's gotten back or someone from the ICC office. Unfortunately, everybody tags ICC in the email, which is great, don't get me wrong. But now I'm going to have to carefully go through each and every one to make sure who's who. I missed Oxford Oxy Jurisprudence today. I had a program for that. I missed that. That was noon today. So that's okay. It was an important one, but we can't get it all done, you know. It's a lot of work. I'm going to have to do some delegations, as well as World Constitution Day. There's meetings to do there too. I'm going to go back for the post where I asked if people want to get involved in that, host an event. Joe Biden will sponsor that. They'll put his name on it. They want to do that in America. We're going to be doing that in Canada, regardless of our filthy, corrupt politicians. And at that point, everybody, August 1st, I don't know, Doug Ford, Jason Kenney, they start stomping on a world event like that. They shut us down. That's going straight to the American government. They're going to be looking squarely, a world superpower squarely looking at our autocratic regional governments. If Trudeau and Health jumps in, it's not going to look good at all. So, you know, it's an avenue we can utilize to awaken the world. So many of you using the hashtag World Constitution Day. Biden's running his campaign right now. And you know what? He's not going to tolerate autocratic Canadian governments slamming the people down, trying to bring forward jurisprudence, not juristocracy, not King's Court, but real jurisprudence, real democracy. Tomorrow, I go toe-to-toe to deal with the radical left and the radical right, the crazy narratives. I'm going to know what world powers, world experts, world governments want to do about that. I get to represent Canada. A phenomenal feat. People can believe what they want. I am just happy, so proud to be at that point in my life and in my great journey here. I wouldn't even believe this 3 months ago, but it's right in front of me. Less than 24 hours away now, everybody. And I got to do that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to represent Canada. The only one. What do you think of that? Whether people like that or not, whether you like where I come from or I'm a third-class citizen, I'm there on that stage, and I'm there with those world experts. That's pretty phenomenal for a Canadian. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Share it out. Share it out to founding members, other Canadians. Wake up. Don't fall for other politicians demanding money right now. There's not going to be any election. It's a lie. It's just more filthy, greedy, seedy politicians right now. That's Michelle Rempel ripping off conservatives, vulnerable conservatives who want to believe anything, will give their last dollar to enrich Michelle Rempel, who's just going to turn the money over to the party, the constituent parties, barbecues for the elite staff, flying Aaron O'Toole around, hosting events like Jason Kenney's. We're all getting drunk upstairs on the patio, $300 bottles of wine. It's every party, everybody. I've seen it, I've experienced it, I know it. Shameful as it is, it makes me want to puke these people. And I look at them, wow, I buy my own drinks, people. I drink $5 beers at the bar. I don't drink $300 bottles of wine. I wouldn't ever ask taxpayers or donating citizens to pay for my drunks or some kind of, I deserve a $300 glass of wine. Pathetic, disgusting, perverted. That's what they do to all of you. They just laugh. They laugh all day long.